And welcome to the Fed's Got Talent. The economy is in need of help, and today we are looking for the best economic policy to help our economy. The country is in the midst of an expansion. While most find economic growth comforting, most economists find this accelerated expansion worrisome. These contestants are here to battle it out in the hopes of becoming the next major economic policy. The winner's economic strategy will be debuted for the world as the leading policy for our economy. Before we meet our contestants, let's look at the stats. Civilian unemployment rate is 3.5%. The graph shows a steady decline in civilian unemployment over the past 10 years. While some may think this is a relatively positive trend, the unemployment rate is actually below the natural rate of unemployment of 4.56%. And the trend on the graph indicates that this decline will continue. The total non-farm payrolls employment rate is continuing to increase with approximately 266,000 jobs every month. It's madness. With this, core PCE price index is currently 2.3, and the headline PCE is averaging around 2.0, and the inflation rate is around 2%. With an expected increase in the near future, deepening the inflation. The effective federal funds rate is currently 1.55, and the real GDP is around 2, which shows a positive percent change since the 2008 recession. Watching at home are up to date, let's meet our contestants. We have expansionary policy, classical policy, and contractionary policy.
I'm expansionary policy, fresh off the printing press. Not now, in a moment. I will explain to you the logical way to deal with this economic state we seem to be in. It's all about the money, money, money. Gotta increase the spending, my dudes. Buy the bonds, cut the taxes, decrease the rates, you know, the whole 6 yards. Civilian unemployment rate, core PCE, price index, headline PCE price index, effective federal funds rate, real GDP, and total non-farm payrolls employment. Increase the money and decrease the rates. It's that simple. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an economic policy. Policy. Money! The government is here. The Fed, this plan is systematic, democratic, really logic, super quick. Work my power, Oval Office, this goes right through Congress. Everybody, ma and poppy, yeah, there's money. Grab a doggy, cut the tax. Let me see you buy the bond. Rates are decreasing, interest discounts, they are down. Crank the spending up, we need more GDP. Let me see you buy the bond. I love it when you buy the bond. Fed, please go buy the bond. PCE is 2.3, excluding food and energy. Powell made it not regarded. Funds rate charted lower than the day we started. Cut my money bag, I flaunt it. Economics wanna jump on it. No, I can't control myself. No, let me spend my new money. Rates are decreasing, interest discount, they are down. Crank the spending up, we need more GDP. Let me see you buy the bond. I love it when you buy the bond. Everybody buy the bond. We about to bring it up.
Horrible. Absolutely horrible. If John Maynard Keynes was still alive right now, he would have another heart attack. Keynes is rolling over in his grave. You have it all wrong. The reserve rates are already too low. You should be saying that we need to raise them. If your policy were imposed, America's economy would collapse. Did you even take AP macroeconomics? Your timing is off. So off. I mean, how could you think that an expansionary policy would be successful in an economy suffering from inflation? These policies would lead to a greater decrease in the already declining unemployment rate, which would spell disaster for any economy. The increase in money supply due to the buying of bonds would increase the already soaring interest rates. Disincentivizing the public from investing and buying consumer products. You should be ashamed of yourself. Ashamed. Please leave the stage.
Hi, I'm Classical Theory, and today I'll share my ideas on how to fix the economy. Or not. I'll be honest, nobody's got talent. There's nothing we can do that'll fix our economy. Things are going fine right now, so we shouldn't try to change anything. Our unemployment rate is 3.5%. That's even lower than the natural rate of 4.56%, so we're doing even better than the target. My advice is simple. Don't raise the federal funds rate. Don't lower it. Don't buy any bonds. Don't sell any bonds. There's no reason to start making changes now. We don't want to risk making matters worse. If we implement an expansionary policy, inflation will increase. And if we implement a contractionary policy, the unemployment rate will increase. We're better off just taking a step back and letting the economy fix itself. Sure, our inflation rate and real GDP might be a little higher than usual, but economies are self-correcting in the long run, so we should just wait this one out.
What exactly is your talent?
Nothing. Everything will be fine in the long run.
In the long run, we're all dead. I'm not too sure about that. I don't really understand why you wanted to compete in the Fed's Got Talent when you clearly do not have any talent. You're too lazy to try anything at all. Just sitting around watching the economy crumble will not help America. You are wrong when you claimed nobody's got talent. I have a feeling that somebody on today's show will bring an economic policy perfect for America and prove your theory wrong. You do not care about helping America's economy. Therefore, I will never allow you to advance in today's competition. Goodbye.
I proposed a contractionary policy. The civilian unemployment rate is currently 3.5%, which is well below the natural rate 5%. Also, the CPI is the average change in prices over time that consumers pay for goods and services. The inflation rate is the change in the index from the previous period. Since the CPI is at 2.31, indicating high inflation rates, which I realize needs to be reduced, that's why I propose increasing short-term interest rates. This would lower the money supply, which would help lower inflation. Also, I proposed raising the reserve requirements, which would also reduce the money supply because more money is needed in the reserves. Lastly, I proposed selling government bonds. This would take money out of circulation, which would increase interest rates. Increased interest rates would decrease consumer and investment spending. That would then increase the unemployment rate and decrease the real GDP, which is needed.
Wait, contractionary, to reduce money supply, increase short-term interest rates, raise reserve requirements, sell large portions of government bonds. This will reduce inflation, slow down economic growth, and increase.
Perfect. Absolutely amazing. Your contractionary policy is exactly what America needs right now. You have the perfect understanding of the danger of the still decreasing unemployment rate and the need to reduce the inflation rates. Your ideas are perfect, and that is why I am proud to announce that you are the winner of today's competition. Congratulations, you've got talent!
Congratulations, you've got talent! We have expansionary policy. Clara, welcome to the Fed's. Hello, and welcome to the Fed's Got Talent. The economy is in need of help. Why is my foot popped? I'm sorry. That was weird.
So you go.
Okay. Hello, and welcome to the Fed's Got Talent. I'm sorry. I just need a minute. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Go.
Horrible. Absolutely.
This graph shows a steady decline in the civilian. I keep getting my.
It's okay.
lines
Don't worry,
mixed
because I forgot to press tape.
Okay. Stuba, this is not the place to do this.
It's okay, we still love you. Okay, should we get somebody else to go?
Wait, are we doing
Clara,
me
did
doing?
you-
Wait, did you play it?
Go.
Okay.
I prefer. So go. We have plenty of time.
Go.
Bye.
The logical way to deal with the economics